This is my surprise, and the reason I featured it was because you are getting 43 amazing stamps
$5 a sheet
for
of stamps.
$19.95.
Yeah. You'd pay that for one. Like out in the world, you would pay that for one sheet of stamps. You're getting it for all four. So here's
Wait, the guys are going to do me a favor. They're going to go in close on this.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I really want you to explain the designs and the thinking behind it.
Yes. So here's what's so great about it. You know we love our stamps and die sets. But sentiments, sentiments, sentiments is what makes a card. So Diamond Press loves to, every once, maybe twice a year, we make these sets that have really large, beautiful sentiments. You're my most favorite person to celebrate. Happy birthday to you. Wonderful in every way. Wishing you the very best. Thinking of you. So it's sort of all the things, right? Whatever sentiment you want to share with someone. But there's such a great size that all you need is maybe just one or two other embellishments and maybe nothing to get your cards made and out the door. And I have said, I'm going to show you some finished samples. I have said all throughout the day today, summer is the time when we're, I think, the busiest not at home and crafting, but people still have birthdays. People are still getting married. People still need sympathy cards. People still need to know they're being thought of. Sets like this are what help you do it quickly and easily because it takes up so much room on the card that you can just really quickly put it together. If you are someone that's an advanced crafter, this is for you because you can use your watercolors and you can use your stenciling and you can use all your things. If you're somebody that's more of a beginning crafter, look at the size of this on your card and then boom, boom, boom. Add 3 embellishments and you're done. So this is one of those sets that's going to grow with you.
Oh, that's great.
Right? And it just, whatever technique you want to use, whatever embellishments you want to use, whatever you've got. But look at the size of this. You could just have sending all my love, boom, done. But just add a little how you doing. Add a little extra stamps and dies from another set. I hope you have the best day ever. It's the sentiments that mean the most. The cards are beautiful, but people just want to know they're being thought of. And so when you can do, again, you're the best, 1, 2, 3, paper flowers, boom, done. It just makes it so easy.
And I love the font style on that.
I know, it's so good. And it works with other, if you've bought any of Sarah's stamps and dies, if you've bought any of Anna's stamps and dies, it all works together because a sentiment is a sentiment is a sentiment
That's a great
is a sentiment.
point.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, Diamond Press just does the best. I mean, they really do, whether it's the stamps, the dies that they do, you just can't go wrong. And this I love because you're getting 43 stamps and they're not puny little stamps.
Correct.
I think that's what we've got, before we've gotten, oh, I got, 20 stamps and they're the size of my fingernail, and they're hard to work with, you can't see them. These are big stamps. Like, for example, I want to pull off, if you don't mind. Yeah. This one's sending all my love.
You do what you want to do.
Girl, you just do it. Here we go. Yeah. It's clear, but I'm going to put it in my hand. Look how big that is.
Right. That's what I love.
Again, and look at all, you could color this, watercolor it. You could have so much fun with these, but it's 43. Yep. And then, of course, notice, too, they're giving you the hearts to go along with it. Yes. Look at the sayings here. You're my most favorite person to celebrate. Look how beautiful that happy birthday is to you. Wonderful. And by the way, they're huge. Yeah, big, and then look at all the fun, the little cupcake, the sunshine you saw on the card just a moment ago. That's just sheet number 1.
Correct. And I mean, these stamps this size, just this one stamp by itself would be $5, right? Yeah, you go to the boutique stamp stores and there's here's one sentiment for $5. Yeah. $5 per sheet. And Suzanne's exactly right. You're getting the sentiments, but you're also getting the icons. You're getting the florals. You're getting the butterflies and the balloons, the swirls, like we always, the hearts.
We're going to show you this one here. And that's what you really appreciate when you get these home. Yes. You realize all the extra effort you guys do. For example, there's a bow. So what you do is you do a swirl right here and then stamp a bow on top of that, and all of a sudden you have just the prettiest top of a card. Well, and what I appreciate about Diamond Press too is they could have just put 4 sentiments on here, 4 sentiments on here, and it still would have been a great deal. Yep. They filled every square inch of every square sheet because they wanted you to have all the bells and whistles and all the everyday things that we use. And the other thing too is when I'm looking for a sentiment, and say it's a birthday sentiment, I don't want to look for a birthday sentiment and then be like, okay, now what set do I have that has a cupcake in it? Right. With this set, here is a birthday sentiment, here is a cupcake, here is a sending you love, here is a heart. Here's a wishing you the best, here's a butterfly. So you get the sentiments and the icons that go with. That's great. Without having to search around when you are trying to get some stuff done a little more quickly, but still beautifully and still letting people know that they are being thought of. And I think this one is one you'll go to constantly. Agreed. Make sure when you put it away, you put it in a spot you can find it a lot. Yes. Because I think you're gonna go, oh, I'm quick, I gotta make a card. Yes, yeah. And you're gonna grab it. The past I have a whole section of my Diamond Press stash that is just for these large sentiment dies, because I think we've done 2 others prior. Yes.
that's your number one. You're right, that's my number one go-to. And so just to prove what Suzanne was talking about, like if you're a new crafter and you just want to boom, 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 put it on white cardstock, here it is with watercolor.
That's easy to do right
Here
there.
it is with some inking and some embossing, like metallic embossing. Here it is with one of the quilting dies. So stuff you've already got at home. And here it is on white cardstock, just as beautiful, just as lovely.
You know what that is? It's black ink, white cardstock, black cardstock, and a red marker.
And a red marker. And all of the stamps, you get the sending all my love, you get the hearts in here. So it's using stuff you've already got at home. If you want to try some new techniques, this is a great set for it because you have such a large sentiment that say you wanted to try stenciling in the back. And maybe you're like, I don't love the way it turned out. You know what? Don't matter, because you're putting a giant sentiment in front of it. But it just makes it so easy. Pattern paper that you don't want to waste but is too small to make something with, use it as the backdrop for one of your sentiments. If you've got some of the stenciling kits that were out today, great way, just do a stencil on the back, put your sentiment on top. It just, onesies, twosies, leftovers of embellishments. I love to talk about this all the time because I am that person. I have like a little box of, you know, here's one flower from a kit, here's a bow from another kit that I just don't want to get rid of. This is how you're going to use those because look, here's my sentiment that takes up 2/3 of my card. And then I have one die cut that was just sitting in my folder.
Excuse me, darling.
No, I'm sorry.
With everybody who's now on the line and grabbing this, I have about 250 left.
Oh, I'm so glad everybody's grabbing
and again, this is, it's unbelievable at under $20. With the price of everything going up, getting 43 stamps.
Yes.
And not lame-o stamps.
$5
Not a whole bunch of teeny ones you can barely read. I worked on a project tonight, though, that I wanted this one thing. It's one of your projects I was working on. And it was kind of a small stamp. It worked for what I needed, but it kind of made me angry at the same time. You know what I mean?
I mean, the fact that I have not had to put on my readers to read these to you tells you how large these are because you guys have seen me put my readers on all day long. But I mean, you and I joke about it, but again, my mom's in her 80s. You know, some of my mom's friends are in their 80s, in their 70s and 80s. It's hard to read the sentiments that are this big. Imagine what a joy it would be to someone who maybe does have some trouble with their vision or maybe can't read as well or see as well as they used to get a card that is so big and beautiful and lets them know they're being thought of and is easy to read. It's just stunning.
But look how clever, was see right there. Okay, that's that butterfly, you guys, right there. One butterfly made that entire background. And then one cardstock with one stamp made the front.
And it took up the entire card.
Great.
That's what I think is
so
great.
clever.
And again, if you're a beginner, stamp it, add a little bit of a shape to it, pattern paper, boom, done. So good. And then just like the pre-made cards, even if you have store-bought, you know, you can go to a store and buy like 20 card bases, or you can buy a ton of them here on HSN. Look, this is a pre-made card base, boom. Just add the sentiment, you're done. It's so easy.
Speaking of pre-made card bases, 9:30 tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to join us.
Oh, that's
Facebook Live
I'm going to
and
be
YouTube
showing you
Live.
some things.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to show you a lot of things. And here's another white cardstock. Boom, boom, boom. 3 different colors of ink. And it's gorgeous. And that's what I think is so important. Play around with the techniques. Play around with the pastes and the glitter and the stuff you've already got at home that maybe you haven't tried yet because you didn't know what you were going to put on the card. These sentiments are going to be it because they're so large. They're going to do it.
Rocky, how many do we have left? Because I know it can't be many. With everybody who's on the, we got to wrap it up. Because we have 100 left, so that is totally going to be sold out.
We'll go over here
glad
then.
You got this.
I know, it tickles me.
And by the way, if it's your first time trying diamond press stamps, it is that thing you're like, oh my gosh, like you get really hooked on them. Hey, by the way, we have a great secret sale going on. So 2 things I need to explain. Secret sales number 1, in our search engine, type Craft Happy. You have some of the best brands here at HSN at some of the best bargains. Number 2, $7.50 to ship your entire crafting order. I want to explain that. So today, you will spend no more than $7.50 to ship all your craft orders today. Now, how does it work? Okay, once you hit $7.50, our systems, no matter how many times you check out, and make sure to check out, your little card is not a correct